There we go. That looks good. All right, audio looks good. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Let me make sure. I'm going to just preview this on the Twitch screen. Okay, good. Awesome. So guys, welcome back everyone. Sorry I missed last week. I have kind of a whole bunch of events all stacked up together. I have jury duty, and I have my brother, who I haven't seen in years, who lives on the other side of the country, is visiting. He's staying at my house for the moment, so I can't do a full stream today. Combined with the fact that I gotta, socialize with my brother, and I have to work on the weekends since I've got jury duty during the normal week. So we're just going to do a quick little stream here. I'm going to show you something from the Bulge game we've got in development. So, yeah, just going to be a little quick stream to show you some stuff. So I basically made just a quick little map here to show off some vehicles. The Bulge game so far is shaping up to have more than 130 different vehicles in it, and Mike has done an amazing job of making whitewash skins for almost all of those. So before we even get into these vehicles, though, I want to do this. I'm just gonna, whoops, alright, I'm just gonna get these guys on a cover arc and we'll start the turn. And the usual caveat applies. There are still placeholder textures and stuff like that. It's the same as you guys have seen from before, where there's still some stuff from other games that isn't supposed to be there, and it's just because the assets haven't been made or whatever. So one of my favorite little German formations in this, of course, is Volksgrenadier. They're really interesting. This is just a platoon of them. There's not much to see with the uniforms yet. The uniforms for the game are still a work in progress. So they just look like regular Germans right now, except with some mittens on. But the Volksgrenadier are interesting. They have different platoons in the company. Some of them are like completely armed with automatic rifles, and some of them have nothing but bolt-action rifles. I guess I'll purchase one of those in a bit and show you that, but right now it's just a platoon in there. And, of course, so we had a bunch of Shermans over here, guys, right? Well, opposite them, we put two Jagdtigers. So we're going to see what happens. So, yeah. Oh, and we have a couple of Sturmtigers, which do not have their whitewash yet, as you can see. I actually think they do have it, it's just not applying yet. But, yeah. Okay, let's start the turn and see what happens. And we got a Hetzer, we got a Flampanzer over here. Fun little vehicle. This thing has one giant cannon. Look at that thing. Look at how big it is. Alright. Oh, and don't worry about the ground effects yet. Yeah, they're little... we haven't worked on the ground explosion effects for the snow yet. It's just bouncing. Just a bunch of ricochets. Okay. Alright, let's see. So over here, we've got 2 Shermans equipped with flamethrowers. We've got the Sherman Jumbo here with a 75mm cannon and a E4-5 flamethrower, which admittedly is actually a pretty crappy flamethrower, but it's still a flamethrower. So we're going to run him up here and actually attack the buildings with it. The flamethrower replaces the hull-mounted machine gun right over here. I'm not actually sure what the reload time is on that cannon, but it has to be a brutal reload time is all I can imagine. One of my favorite parts about that was it actually took down the building adjacent to the impact. That was just brutal. Kobetko asks if the 8.8 centimeter rush job Jagdtigers will be in Bulge. Oh, that's a good question. Very obscure vehicle, and no, we only have the 128. The 8.8, though, would be good to fit in there at some point. That would be pretty cool. Did those actually see combat, or was that just a prototype? I'm not actually sure. I know they existed, I just don't know. I don't remember if they actually saw combat. And you guys will also notice, I should have probably stuck some infantry on the tanks, but all of the American vehicles can carry infantry too. I guess I'll have to show that later. But yeah, they can all the American tanks can carry troops now, like you could in Red Thunder. Alright, where was I? I think I was just going to play, yes. That's 2 whole Sherman tank platoons over there opposite them. I think these guys are still reloading. Might be a while. Yeah, so do not... Of course, I am stacking the deck a bit. These are 75mm Shermans, but even still, do not stand a chance. And if I had to guess, I'd say they have no subsystems damage. Oh, nope, okay. Well, he did get his radio and his optics knocked out, which I think is understandable considering that he's been pelted by 2 platoons continually. So it has gotten some subsystem damage, but it is still very much functional. And these things are still reloading, aren't they? Yep, they're still reloading. Okay. So let's go US, I guess. Alright, so here's a little tour of some vehicles. A lot of them will be familiar from the titles, but they got a new nifty whitewash on them. This is just to give you an idea of just how many vehicles there are. And I just selected like a number of them. This is not all of the vehicles. Totaled up, there's over 130 of them. Alright, so we got our Wolverines. We've got, oh, yep, here's a new one. The M24. Sometimes called the Chaffee. New light tank, you can replace the Stewart in the light tank battalions. Or in the light tank companies as well. Here's a 76mm Sherman Jumbo. So, heaviest tank the US will have for the initial title. Greyhound, which I really like with the paint job. I especially like the little attention to detail here that Mike did. Oh, let's see. 75mm Sherman Jumbo. More Greyhounds. M18, my favorite tank destroyer. M12 GMC makes another appearance. Ah, yes, EZ-8 Sherman. We went ahead and threw in the flail tank, because why the heck not? Oh, where is it? There's a... Oh, and here's... Yep, here we go. The Jacksons. Which we probably should strike the Jackson name from it. It's not really a proper nickname. But anyways, yeah, M36 TDs. Two varieties. The M36B1 and the M36. Difference was the chassis. As you can see, the hull's different on them. This one uses an M4 Sherman hull, like a just straight modified M4 Sherman hull. This one it's more like a M10 tank destroyer hull on it. So yeah, there's a quick look at some of the American vehicles. The German vehicles, there are way too many for me to post here. We'd spend all day looking at them because there's so many freaking varieties. And also the variety of camo patterns that Mike did for the whitewash is amazing. So you got the good old Hetzer, as usual. Also got a late variety, which is pretty much the same, just some small differences. And then we've also got the flame version that we saw over here. And we got a variety of armored cars. There's one I think... No, we did not put in the 234/4. That doesn't encounter combat till later. But yeah, we got the /3 here with the 75mm cannon on it. We got the good old Puma, which you'll see a lot of in the German campaign. 234/1, the more standard one. One of the things I really like too is the wear and tear on the whitewash, and I like the contrast from the inside, which of course you wouldn't whitewash. Why would you? Yeah, and there's the good old Jagdpanther with the old camo pattern kind of shining through. Nobelwagen, one of my favorites. And a whole bunch of Jagdpanzer 4/70s. There's a wide variety of them in this. Actually, just Jagdpanzer 4s in general. Here's one of my favorites, the A. I don't remember if we had this in Red Thunder or not. It's a weird-looking vehicle. And of course, the good old King Tiger. Can't go wrong with that. And Flak Panzer 38T, and a Wirbelwind, and a good old Panzer IV. So yeah, lots of vehicles, and this is just a sample of them. Okay, let's see how long it takes these things to reload. I'm curious now. Still reloading. Wait, spotting. There we go. They've reloaded. So it takes 2+ minutes to get these things reloaded. Yeah! This one's still reloading. Okay, so let's see. We'll just... I want to see the other one fire. We have to wait for that. Everything must wait for this guy to fire. Oh wait, he already shot, I guess, because he doesn't have a target. Okay. So, I didn't actually plan this, and it's going to look weird because they're going to have to drive over this steep embankment here, but I'm actually going to run the Jagdtigers into the big park of American vehicles, because why the heck not? First thing I'm going to have to do is kill those 2 American tanks on the side over there before they get a flank shot in on them. So we're going to have to fast forward through some turns here to get that. Actually, I'll just have the American tanks come out to play, and they'll get destroyed. There. And then we're going to blow a bunch of holes in the wall for the Yag Tigers to come through. By the way, I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions, but I have no comments on anything except for the vehicles you see here. Not yet. I don't want to speak with finality on anything yet when there's still a lot of details up in the air. Ah, we gotta wait another turn. That thing just shoot? Because the whole earth just shook. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, he took a hit. Where did that come from? Okay, well that's those taken care of, so now I can drive them over. Alright, so I believe we're playing as the Americans. Yeah, so we need to skip a turn. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully these things do not bog down and immobilize themselves on the way. We can only hope. They're probably going to get knocked out because they're going to be showing their more vulnerable lower hull. We'll actually make it a move to here, because that should reduce the chances of them getting bogged. Uh-oh. Here we go. This guy's probably not going to last long. There's 90mm cannons over there. Okay, he's alive so far. Not for long, though. Probably should have made the elevations a little less extreme. But I actually wasn't planning on doing this. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. There it goes. That's a penetration. Yeah, this thing's toast. It's immobilized. It's still alive! It's still alive! That is a really weird angle. Wow, I think the way the armor is angled, they can't kill this thing. Alright, we're gonna have to get around this guy. What are you guys doing with targets still? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're going to have to get around him. We'll have a Chaffee take him out. That should do it. I hope. There he goes, that's a KO. Who got that? Yeah, the M36 over here got it. I think it was this guy. Oh no! It was the M12 GMC! Oh jeez. Oh! Let's see, where did that hit? Holy crap, look at the side of this thing! That literally looks like Swiss cheese. I think that was the KO hit right there. Alright, he's immobilized. Hey, that actually had kind of a rhythm going on. We're gonna get this guy, then the stream is over, once this guy dies. Oh, it got bugged! That's actually unlucky. Those things usually don't bug in the snow. You know what? That's it. We're getting a Greyhound over there. This will be really funny if a Greyhound KOs it. That thing is still killing stuff. There we go. That's a KO. Oh, it was a beautiful shot, too. Yeah, right into the lower hull. Okay, it's not quite a KO, but I think it will turn into one. No, it's still going. Wow. Oh no, this thing got exposed to the German tanks. Oh, what have I done? I forgot about those things. Yep, they're all right. It's knocked out now, or abandoned. What the heck? Let's see what happens when I push this Jackson forward. It's gonna die horribly. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, it's already got someone. I'll just let it shoot. And it's dead. Ah, right through the front. Jeez, what hit it? Did this? Oh, the Nashorn. That'll do it. Yep. I think we should shoot this Chaffee a few more times just to make sure it's dead. Okay, guys, well, that's all I've got to show you. Thanks for coming. Sorry for the short stream. Hopefully next week I can resume a regular streaming schedule, but we're going to have to see how it works with having to work on the weekends. So, yeah, this is... I know you guys will have a lot of questions about this, but I'm not going to answer any right now. Not until we got more details firmed up. I figured you guys deserve to see a little something, though. So, yeah, consider this a little preview. Thanks for coming, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.